Hello guys, welcome to another log of Vital Bracelet BE, and for today's log we are covering KANAO from Demon Slayer 02 BEMemory. For those who are interested in Digimon or raising virtual pets, you have come to the right channel. I document every Digimon that I raise and I upload at least twice a week. If you're interested in such content, go ahead and splash at the like and subscribe buttons of that bitter tea that KANAO splashes on Tanjiro, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. For the next couple of videos, we will be covering Demon Slayer BEMemory. So for Digimon fans, please understand and hang in there. Once I'm done with the Demon Slayer BEMemory 02 over here that I own, I will be back covering Digimon content, specifically the Digivice color evolution. Meanwhile, I hope I can get you interested in Demon Slayer. Kimetsu no Yaiba is a very cool anime, so if you haven't checked it out, go watch it. For those who are here because of Demon Slayer, I hope I can get you interested in Digimon or raising virtual pets. Those are really cool stuff too. Alright, let's get into today's log. We have KANAO. She is actually both an NPC as well as a playable character. As an NPC, as in she's an enemy in the adventure mode stage 1 mission. But and as usual, when those enemies that are just characters that are just enemies, I can only document the battle animations. But in this case, KANAO fortunately becomes a playable character once you defeat her in the adventure mission, so that's cool. So we get to document KANAO as a playable character. We will then refer to KANAO's profile on the Vital Bracelet Arena app. But first, I would like to look at some part of KANAO's write-up on the Wikipedia page. So KANAO TSUYURI is a girl who joined the Demon Slayer Corps at the same time as Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. She is the adoptive sister of Shinobu Kocho, the insect Hashira, and is trained as her Tsuguko, a successor to a Hashira. She uses the flower breathing style. Despite being a skilled fighter, she struggles to function without others' orders as a result of growing up in a poor, abusive household and being sold as a slave, leading her to shut off her emotions to cope. Even after Shinobu and Kanae rescued her and took her in, she would only act when ordered. Kanae then gave her a coin to flick and use when she struggled to make decisions, which she relies on until Tanjiro befriends her and convinces her to stick to her intuition. So I'm just gonna stop here because anything beyond this is just going to be too spoilery, so it's cropped. Because everything else is just, yes, don't go there. If you are just the anime watcher and not familiar with the manga, you don't want to read those parts because you will just spoil too much of the story for yourself. Another part that's interesting in the fandom page is that KANAO is the Tsuguko of Kanae Kocho and Shinobu Kocho, and it talks about her abilities in the Kimetsu no Yaiba fandom page. Has been personally trained by both of them in the art of combat. As such, KANAO possesses extremely refined physical abilities, sharpened skills and powers that potentially marks her as a future member of the Demon Slayer Corps Hashira. So this is a comment that Tanjiro mentioned as well. Tanjiro, another promising candidate, even states that during their first meeting together, he could already sense that KANAO was the closest to the Hashira out of the existing Demon Slayers. In this case, when they say closest, I don't think you mean like closest in terms of relationship, but closest in terms of abilities. And just by smelling her scent and feeling her aura, which further confirms her skills. So she is extremely skilled. And this was evident as well in the rehabilitation training arc, where she was a level higher. Of course, eventually they did manage to reach her level after the rehabilitation training arc, where she was some of them were able to catch her as part of the training, or was able to blow that huge gourd bottle and break it, which is what KANAO was able to do. So that's just evidence of them catching up. So as you can see, after reading all these information from Wikipedia and fandom page, there's not much detail that this Vital Bracelet Arena write-up can offer. As you can see, it's quite short and succinct. So yeah, I've pretty much given up looking at the write-up because it's hardly useful, and I actually prefer to look at all these Wikipedia and fandom page, and I will just pick carefully some of these useful tidbits from these pages rather than referring to the Vital Bracelet Arena app. profile. As you can see, it's really very short. So anyway, that's it for Kanao's profile. Since you're done with that, let's take a closer look at his sprite, shall we? Alright, I think that was fantastic. As you can see, the battle animations, it was worth it to document Kanao as an enemy, or enemy to defeat in the adventure mission, because the Kanao in the adventure mission versus the Kanao that you get to play has different battle animations. So the Kanao that you have to beat in adventure mission 1, because it's the rehabilitation arc, her attack sprite is actually same as Tanjiro, the one where they splash the bitter tea at each other. And then Kanao here, as a playable character, is back to her being a demon slayer, doing some slashing moves, and we managed to capture that finishing attack that was great as well. For those who are wondering what is Kanao's finishing move when she's splashing tea, it's actually the same as the previous log when Tanjiro's finishing move of splashing tea was captured. It's just basically a bigger splash of that tea, right? So nothing fascinating. You can check it out. Check out the earlier log if you want, the one on Tanjiro, the first log for Demon Slayer 02 BEMemory. So this is Kanao here. It's quite cool to get to document her, and I didn't expect her to be unlocked so easily within the first stage. Yeah. So this is her idle animation. Let's see her resting animation. That's cool. The same thing, high knee, all of the Demon Slayer tend to rest the same way. Funny note, the battle that you saw earlier that was simulated for Kanao to fight the demon doesn't happen in the anime. Because Kanao, we don't get to see her fight until a lot later, in fact. Oh no, we do get to see her fight in the Spider arc, right? But unfortunately, she doesn't fight in the Mugen Train arc. Mugen Train is actually Zenitsu, Inosuke, Tanjiro, as well as the Flame Hashira. Our dear Kanao here didn't partake in that arc, right? So she just stayed at the Butterfly Mansion to continue her training. So that battle wouldn't have been possible, and she certainly didn't team up with Tanjiro to defeat the train. So that was just a purely simulated battle, yeah? So anyway, let's get back to this. The idle animation, we have seen the sleeping animation. Let's see her walking animation. So definitely she won't be on Mugen Train. I'm just pressing this to see her walking animation, yeah? It's not that she's actually on the Mugen Train. So this is a walking animation, right? Typical, nothing special, nothing noteworthy. Squat, crunches, punches, they will all be the same. They're always the same. So we just need to see one of them. Oh, this is cool. This is a unique training animation. I like that. I'm hoping that they actually consistently put up unique training animations for each character. That's cool. Honestly, though, the interesting thing is I'm not sure. Oh, she's flipping the coin. That's a training animation. Did you see the brown thing that's flying there? That's the coin. So she's flipping the coin. That is hilarious. I like it. This is unique. That's true. So like we just covered in the profile earlier, she flips a coin to help herself make decisions. And that was her flipping a coin. And that's a running animation. I think a lot of the female characters in Demon Slayer, they run this way with their arms up. Yeah. So we've seen that in Shinobu's sprite as well as Nezuko's sprite as well. So yeah, they run this way. That's cute. Okay, somewhat unique, I guess. And that's it for Kanao's log and documentation and profile. If you haven't already, please go ahead and flip a coin at the like and subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I document every Digimon that I raise, and I have playlists for Vital Bracelet, Vital Bracelet BE, Digimon Color, Digimon Pendulum Color, so please feel free to check them out. Otherwise, thank you for watching. See you in the next Demon Slayer video. Bye!